Hey folks, so it was last night when I cooked a whole roasted red snapper in the oven. This is the other half. I certainly don't want to throw it out. So tonight is taco night. Now there are many ways to garnish a taco. There's a lot of different types of sauces. The sauce I'm making tonight is a combination of flat Italian parsley, cilantro, 2 tablespoons of high quality Parmesan cheese, garlic, extra virgin olive oil, good quality. I have a little fish sauce here. This stuff is made from fermented, disgusting fish, but it really blends with a dressing like this. It's used quite a lot in Chinese cuisine. So before I do that, I'm going to clean my greens, my cilantro and parsley. And how I'm going to do that is I have a bowl full of cold water here. I'm going to put in a few drops, like half a teaspoon actually, of apple cider vinegar. Just eyeball that. Okay, I'm going to dunk the cilantro in first, swish it around. Going to let that just soak in for a couple of minutes. I'm a big believer in washing the food because these vegetables, they're out, they're exposed in the store. People come by and they touch them, this and that. You don't know if it's been dropped on the floor. It may have grit on it or dust on it. So this is the best way to clean it. And after a few minutes, I'll dump the water and then get another bowl full of just plain water to rinse off any any cider residue. And if you look at the bottom of the bowl, you'll see stuff that shouldn't really be in your body. And the best way to dry it off is a salad machine, salad spinner. If you don't have that, which I don't, you can just roll them up in some paper towels and dry them off that way. Okay. Have you ever bitten into food and it has grit in it? I mean, that is so disgusting. So, I want to show you the bottom of this bowl. Now, the cilantro is actually very clean. I don't know if you can really see this that well, but there's grit. There's sand. You can see that, right? All that there, that is some type of grit, like a fine sand. Look at that. You do not want that. Okay, I just wiped off the bottom of the bowl with a clean paper towel, just to show you that grit once again. I mean, it's not going to kill you, but biting into grit is just so awful. Okay, let's keep going with this. Okay, this is the cilantro. I had it in a colander, I shook it up a bit. Now I'm just going to roll it up. You don't want the water in your dressing. This is the parsley. You don't want the stems. This sauce has just so much aroma and taste to it, it's unbelievable. This goes well with chicken, beef, fish. Okay. Gonna let that just set for a couple of minutes and then get ready to grind it all up. Okay, these are nice and dry. Like I said, you don't want the stems. You just want the leaves. So it's easier just to pull it off by hand than cutting it. Goes a lot quicker. Now, if you get some of the smaller stems in there, it's no big deal. You just don't want the big ones. You know, little stem ain't gonna kill you. Okay, I'm gonna continue this and then do the same thing for the cilantro. And this is gonna be 50-50, 50% cilantro, 50% Italian flat leaf parsley. This is going to be good. Of course, it's a lot of work. You can buy the stuff already made, but there's no sense of accomplishment. And this way you end up with a better product anyway, so it all ends up being worth the time. I have my mini food processor here. That's my cilantro and parsley. It looks like a lot, but it's actually going to be ground up into a paste. So it's not going to end up being that much. I'm probably getting about a half a cup out of this. Going to add a little oil, olive oil. Going to add some fresh ground pepper. Parmesan cheese, that was about a tablespoonful. 2 cloves of garlic, I just crushed them. There's no need to cut them because they're going to get ground up. This is the fish oil. Fish sauce, I should say. This stuff is nasty. That's about a half a teaspoon, and that's all you need. Do not want to use too much of this. Okay, I'm going to have to do this in 2 batches because this mini food press is small. Not too shabby. Searching for a fork or a spoon. Okay, a lot of it's stuck to the side, so I'm just going to push it back down. I'm going to go ahead and add the remainder of my greens. That's it. Two more cloves of garlic. The remainder cheese, so that's a total of 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese. More fresh ground pepper. I didn't add any salt. I'm not going to add salt. I'm going to add something better than salt. Anchovy paste. This has natural salt, and it's got so much flavor in it, it's unbelievable. That was about a good teaspoon. Get off there. A little more oil, that'll help it grind up. We're gonna have some good tacos tonight, folks. Okay, this is a nice consistency. You don't want to liquefy it. Give it a little taste test here. Maybe I should just make that my meal. Okay, I have 2 ears of corn here. Let's make some Mexican street corn. Little pan. Now it's going onto the broiler for about 8-10 minutes. Get a nice char going on that. Okay, so I have my flour tortillas heating up. This is my interpretation of Mexican street corn. These have been broiled, not grilled, but not much difference. This is mayonnaise I'm putting on. Nice thick amount. This is not the diet channel tonight. A little sea salt on that. Now I'm going to take some of this chimichurri mix and put it right on top. Spread that around. Let's get the parsley, the garlic, the cilantro. Okay, I have 2 flour tortillas here. You can use flour or you can use corn. Whatever you like. Just gonna burst into this beautiful red snapper here without the skin. Beautiful chunks of white flesh. That's a good amount of fish. Gonna go ahead and garnish that with my special chimichurri sauce. Some tomatoes, finely cut. Some yellow onion. Gonna put some radish on there. Radish is a fairly common garnish on tacos. There you go. Little habanero sauce. Squeeze of lime. Okay, so let's do the taste test. I mean, hungry as hell here. That flour tortilla is just so good. All the flavors are just so intense. The salsa is so tasty. The radish is very good. It has a certain amount of crunch. I mean, the radish is not hot, but it really adds to the flavor. Let me try this corn. This corn looks so good. That is off the charts, boy. That is so good. Okay, folks. I gotta kill this. I'm so hungry. This is so good. And it's not polite to talk with a mouthful of food. So, hasta mañana.